So I was 14, and I remember we were getting ready to do a dress rehearsal for our dance team. I was, changing in the washroom with the other guys, and I remember the shirt wasn't fitting right. And I looked at myself in the bathroom mirror, and I started to cry. And I remember running away from our practice area, going up to our chapel in our high school, because it's a Catholic high school, and I just remember feeling so ugly and so unwanted and like worth nothing. That's just one of the first moments where I felt truly alone. Hi, my name is Legaspi, and I am from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and I identify as a Filipino gay cisgendered male. And this is my story. Everyone thought I was a really different kid in comparison to everyone else in my class and in my family. And so, I was in Tagalog, I guess we could say we're like I'm the makulit. Like it's like I'm just so annoying. Like it's just, and I still am in a way. I have my limits. It's just, I've always been so open and so loud and happy and just extroverted. Oh, I'm always the cuter one. And like as a Filipino culture, what our society tells us is that we need to be normal in the eyes of society. We need to be able to work in the community and just do our part.
Well, this one was in a Disney World. Yeah.
Look at your hair, holy smokes.
And so when I was growing up, and especially in high school, my first year of high school, I did football. And so I was like, ooh, every guy does football. It's like that sport. And so I was putting on this really good facade of just like this, like, I guess, jock guy. I was just like, yo, I'm so ready. Like, oh, I'm so pumped. I can't wait for practice. And I hated football. I really, really hated it. I don't know why I put myself through that. But I guess, again, like my parents raised me, they wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to be judged in a way and try to make sure that I didn't do anything that was suspicious. I know a lot of this generation says, oh, you look sus, and that means, okay, like that means you're a little weird, you're a little off-putting, you're a little bit queer in a way. But it was like they were kind of holding me back from what I truly was supposed to be.
Good boy, Alex.
Do you want some chili oil? Stay. Yeah, what dinner time, I guess.
Okay, let's say the grace.
Oh yeah, shoot. The Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen.
This is our Lord, and these
strip out to see from the donkey to Christ the Lord. Amen.
Amen.
Father, Son, Holy
Yummy. So think about our family. Like think about how like we have like our dinners or like family parties, and like how like do titos ever or titas ever comment when you like take extra food or like when you.
I don't think I'm ever coming across as I guess like negative.
Yeah,
more like a nudge, like hey, like let's slow down for a second here, right? And how do you feel about it? Does that bother you?
Well, the thing is like of course you never really asked about it. Like it's because like I binge eat and that's like my thing.
Yeah.
But like, the thing is like I didn't realize it was a disorder until like literally last year. Like I was like I didn't know that was a problem. Yeah. And because of my mental health, I was just like, oh, I can just eat my feelings away. Like as a joke, I was like, yeah, I'd eat my feelings away. Yeah. Pretty much. I know I told you this before, like I compare myself a lot to you just because we're 1 year old, like we're basically like twins.
Yeah, exactly.
But like I compared myself like in every like value of like in every aspect, in every like intersection there, like of course you were straight, of course you were skinnier, of course you were muscular. And I go like, how many barriers do I have to go through for in comparison to you? And I don't want to compare your struggles because of course you struggle too, like everyone does. Yeah. But like I always like thought like my life was like so much harder. And I was like, wow, like why does my life suck so much more than Qu'ils'? Like why can't he go through so much too?
No, I totally understand. I understand. Well, I don't understand, but
I know you understand me, which is I understand.
Yeah.
So one of my lowest points of my life, or like one of the breaking points that I've had with my body, where I realized that I wasn't perfect at all, was this one night on October 24th, and it was after a party, and I went home feeling like absolute trash. Like I felt every single bone and particle of me was disgusting. And I was struggling so hard to look at myself in the mirror and smile. Like that's it. Just to look at myself in the mirror and smile. I couldn't feel anything anymore. I couldn't see myself in the future. I couldn't remember the beautiful moments that I've had with my friends or my family. And I just saw nothing. And I think it's so scary thinking that I could go back to that moment and like I could feel that moment again. Like it's everything that was going on in my mind. It was the words that people said. It was the actions they showed me. And it just kept playing on repeat over and over again. Looking on the media, listening to other people talk, I've learned that I'm not alone in this. You know, if you look at queer media and you see a gay couple, you see, okay, these two white guys that are really skinny, really fit maybe, and they're having the best time of their lives. You know, that's not always the case. And it always paints an image of like, this is your ideal relationship. And so I've struggled with social media and with just like movies and TV shows, and I see this and I don't see myself. You know, I used to never take selfies at all. Like I never thought that I looked beautiful enough for me to take photos of myself and post it anywhere or just keep it on my phone. But I've learned now that I'm a snack and a half. So why can't I take photos of myself and appreciate my body and love myself as it is? And so when I grew from that phase, when I grew from that struggle, I look at that struggle and I see my scars and not my wounds. And I see that I can learn to love myself and accept myself for who I am and for the body that I'm living in at this very moment. And know that I am the most beautiful person in the world in my eyes. And that I can see that I believe in a brighter future. I believe that there is a future where I can conquer, that I can own my story, where I can show me being authentically me. And knowing that it's okay to have those really bad days because you've got people who want you to be happy, want you to be loved and supported. And so that's me today. I am growing and I am loving myself. And it's a process, as hard as it is, and that's life.